Hello and welcome to this quick writing tip from the Writer's Mindset with me, Christina Adams. We're on a break for the month of July and we'll be back in August for interview season. We'll be talking to the likes of Sacha Black, Nicholas Herrick and many more amazing indie authors and writers, so stay tuned for that. If you'd like to hear more from us in the meantime, why not come and hang out in our free Facebook group? You can meet other writers, troubleshoot and find inspiration. If you type writerscookbook.com/Facebook group into your browser, it'll automatically redirect you.
You can support the Writer's Mindset over on Patreon, where you'll get to listen to early episodes, check out bonus content, get a podcast shout out, and nab yourself exclusive discounts. We've got several pricing tiers available depending on what you're looking for, and they start at just £1 a month. You can find out more by visiting patreon.com/Writer's Mindset.
And finally, my latest book, The Ghost Call, is out now. Reviews that have come in so far are amazing. Thank you so much if you left one of them. Everyone is loving how it's written from both the mother and daughter's points of view. Think of The Ghost Call as like Gilmore Girls, but with ghosts. It's available now on Amazon, Apple, Kobo, all the usual sites. You can find it under my pen name, KC Adams. Now, on with the show.
Have you ever heard the phrase done is better than perfect? It's quite common in the startup world and in the technology world. So if you know anyone who works there or you work there yourself, you've probably heard it. But the same can be true to writing. And the thing with writing is that a lot of people spend a lot of time ruminating over their idea, trying to write the perfect book, making sure every word conveys exactly the right meaning that they want and exactly the right image at exactly the right time. And you can do that with a poem. It's a lot easier to do that with a poem. But if you're doing that with something that's 50, 70, 90, 100 plus thousand words long, it's very, very difficult to get every single word right. If you think back to writing essays at school or for university, you probably spent the last couple of days either writing it in a mad rush or tinkering until the last possible minute when you needed to print it off or upload it to whatever software they use. And the trouble with that is that we become obsessive about getting every little thing right. And having high standards is really great, but there's a difference between having high standards and being so much of a perfectionist that you never achieve anything because you're too busy picking fault out of what you do. And therefore the phrase done is better than perfect is really effective when it comes to writing, because you can't write and publish if you're a perfectionist, because you're likely to constantly get in your own way. You'll either never finish anything, or if you do, you'll never publish it because you'll always think this isn't right or that's wrong, and you will always find some reason why it's not right. So when you're writing your first draft, really just focus on getting it done. And when it comes to later on in the process, stop thinking as you would and start thinking about your reader. What would your ideal reader want to see? How would the way you have done things make them feel? That is much more important than what your standards are, because they're the ones who are going to give you the money. And you need to get things done in a way that will appeal to them, and that isn't necessarily in a way that will appeal to you. If you need a reminder, write down the phrase done is better than perfect and stick it on your wall, make it your phone background, your laptop background, whatever you need. Just keep it in mind and keep going towards that word count.